Hello, and welcome back to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm your host, Simon the Serpent. Well, we have made peace with the Western Empire. Unfortunately, the Sturgians and the Northern Empire declare war not long afterwards. The Northern Empire have sent some soldiers down to Onica Castle. After the siege of Jalmarys, I went into the dungeons and convinced the leader of the Legion of the Betrayed to join me. Now, I noticed something interesting. Unlike the Bene Ziol, who are fighting for me as mercenaries, the Legion appear to be vassals rather than mercenaries. They were given very favorable terms to... The lords were very supportive of them receiving Jalmarys. I am hesitant to grant fiefs to minor clans, but I chose to do so. So, Jalmarys is theirs for the time being. Hopefully they don't betray me. I suppose I'll treat them like a regular vassal. I've noticed that so long as I keep my vassals, the clan leaders, with at least 100,000 coins in their purse, they won't betray me. If, however, if the wealth is below 50,000, let's say, the likelihood of them betraying me is much higher. So I'll treat the Legion of the Betrayed much like any of my other clans. I'll try and ensure that they have 100,000 coins or more. Anyway, let's go deal with these Northern Imperials. We have similar numbers. I think we can win. Assault siege camp. Alright. Very good. You are my prisoner, as are you. You're all my prisoners. I'll give my excess prisoners to some of my companions here and then sell what we have at Poros. Or perhaps Onica. Anyway, see you a bit later. Okay, we are back. Well, the Sturgians are attacking Vlandia Castle. They're likely to take it. Kuyaz has rebelled against the Northern Empire. One of my armies over here has taken Chanopsis from the Northern Empire, which is good, and they're besieging Varagos. Unfortunately, Jalmarys puts me within marching distance of a Vlandian army, and they've sent an army to besiege Jalmarys. I'll defeat the army, throw a few additional soldiers inside, and then I think I will move against Amitatys. After that, I think I will take Thorios, Sestadaim, and I may attempt to make peace with the Northern Empire. But we'll do a few other things first. Anyway, let's go and engage these. Assault the siege camp. Send our soldiers. You're my prisoner. And all of these. Not yet. I also took a small mission to a caravan ambush mission. So there's that. I have a few pillagers in my prisoner hold. Anyway, I'll sell my prisoners here, increase the garrison somewhat, and move on to Amitatys. Anyway, see you then. Okay, we are back. Varagos is still under siege, but will probably fall soon. After the siege of Jalmarys, I did convince a Vlandian clan to join us. This one right here, the Davalan clan. They're actually a Khuzait clan. If I recall correctly, they were originally the rebels of Chaikand. They had minus 100 relation with me, but I suppose they had no fiefs in Vlandia and they were very poor and decided to join me. They joined me for 700,000, which is honestly more than I probably should have paid for them, but they hated me that much, so I had to pay. Anyway, I think I'll give them Thorios Castle whenever it gets taken, and move on to Amitatys. Alright. Ah. There we go. They can have that one. Sorry, Marator. Next time. They have close to 3 times the numbers. Should I attempt to take it by storm, or let them take down the walls? Well, the walls are nearly down, why not? Right, that should be all of them. Upgrade a few soldiers. And send them in. And we have our victory. Prisoner. Also prisoners. Anyway, I'll pillage it, sell my goods, and go deal with the siege at Jalmarys. Anyway, see you in a moment. Okay, we are back. Well, Sturgians have taken this and have moved on to Tyal, which is likely to fall unless Pagarios is able to save it. The Vlandians have laid siege to Jalmarys once again. I'll leave some more soldiers inside and move on to Thorios and Sestadaim. Send in the soldiers. Prisoner. Prisoner. Also prisoner. Now that that's done, I'll move over here. But first I'll sell my prisoners. Anyway, see you momentarily. Okay, we are back. Well, I noticed that the Aserai have laid siege to Barry Hall. They actually assaulted the castle for a time and destroyed the garrison, but the militia remains. Unfortunately, the loyalty of Barry Hall is going down, so it's possible the militia may switch sides. But we'll see what happens. My current strategy is to take Sestadaim and Thorios Castle, and I'm honestly considering making peace with the Northern Empire so that I might wage war against the Vlandians, the Sturgians, I mean, Sturgians. I let the Vlandians continue to attack Jalmarys and let my army deal with that. Anyway, on to Sestadaim. Hmm, 300. 400. Okay, they have 400 soldiers. 1,000. I have 3 times the number, so all I need to do is get my siege equipment up, destroy their catapults, and that'll be that. Seems like a plan. Then I'll move on to the other castle down the way. One battering ram and I think 1 siege tower. Apply the changes. Forced march. High morale. I'll go with the forced march. Send in our soldiers. And we have a victory. You're my prisoner.
Good to see you here.
And we'll take all this. And we'll pillage it. Manage the castle. I just leave 10,000 in. The training field is really unnecessary, but I personally don't care. It's almost done. It may be useful to my friends. We'll increase the militia. Usually the loyalty of castles is not really in question unless they come under siege. There's too many in the garrison. We're going to leave only 100, I think. Consguard, these. The weak ones and the militia and the mercenaries. I'll divide these among my soldiers and continue on. That will do. Plenty of prisoner space. Good. Now we'll go help this army here. Immortal Charm. 5 influence per day. I'll take it. 1+1 to party size for each leadership point above 250. That's useful, but I don't really need it. I can command 400 on my own. Oh well. I'll deal with that in a moment. Join the continuing siege. And let's deal with this. Jens Gaius. I don't care who gets Sestadaim. Oh, we can take this place easily. You're hired. And you... We'll go inside and destroy them all. Pillage it. And the Western Empire has declared war. Yes, I think I do need to make peace with the Northern Empire soon. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back to you all a bit later. See you then. Okay, we are back. Well, Thorios is under siege by the Western Empire. After I cut away, I made peace with the Northern Empire. We are currently paying them 700 tribute per day. Worth it, I suppose. It's less than 1,000, and I'm going to collect more tribute, I think, from the other kingdoms eventually. Barry Hall is still under siege. The garrison has increased. The militia has increased to 300, but the relation with their lord has gone down to 13. They're ripe for rebelling. It's uncertain if the Aserai are going to try and take it, or if they're just going to wait for the militia to rebel against the lord. I'm not sure what they're doing. However, the Aserai have very few fiefs. They have those two down there, and these two up here, and very limited clans. The Northern Empire have laid siege to Kuyaz down here. I've decided after making peace with the Northern Empire that I will focus upon the Sturgians. A Sturgian army has besieged Dinar Castle, which I will attack. I will then assist these armies attacking Tyal. And this army is attacking Vlandia Castle, which probably has a small garrison. After that, I'm going to push the Sturgians back to either Bolgard or Omor. It depends if the Sturgians offer peace, or an acceptable peace, rather. I will allow my lords to act aggressively towards the other enemy factions. Speaking of. Offensive, 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 offensive. Okay. That's done. I will attack this one.
We are at your mercy.
Yes, you're my prisoner.
I give up.
You're also my prisoner. So many prisoners.
Peace.
I will take this one.
require one.
I like to take the better ones into my own prisoner hold and sell them myself. And 30 more. Oh, they've taken Vlandia Castle. Good.
Stop there. Who are you?
It is better we know each other's names,
No,
even
you own
if we
no
fight.
fiefs. Calculating, daring. I'm Simon. Let's talk. Your liege is not worthy of your loyalty. Join me. Put your interests first. Not a good start. If Ragnvard violated his oath, you... You and Ragnvard loathe each other. You're known for your valor. Less than 500,000. Alright. There you are. Now we join the continuing siege. Send in our soldiers.
You turned up Jack.
Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, after the siege of Tyal, I convinced the Kurgat clan to join me, and they received the town of Tyal. I'm currently chasing this small army here, and I'm about to lay siege to Sibir. I think I'll destroy this army. And then I think I'll end off the video. So, here we go again.
It's been...
Surrender a die, yield a fight. Send our soldiers.
Enough! You win!
You arrived just in the nick of time.
You're welcome. And I'll give some of these to my other friends. Animals. Whenever I get animals, I like to do this. Slaughter them for food. Anyway, I do hope you all enjoyed the video. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. See you then.